Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are building 313 Manzanita Drive, located in the Anchor Point Wharf section in San Sequoia. This is what the house ends up looking like in the end of the build video. And also this is where I placed the house. It is on a 30 by 20 lot. This was an empty lot originally in this section of the San Sequoia world. Great lot, great views, oceanfront views, waterfront views, lots of little like parks and surrounding areas. It's a very happening place in this portion of San Sequoia. There's a lot going on. As far as the house, I found this house on Zillow, not the exact build that we're doing here, but a house that was a San Francisco styled house that made use of like bright white siding, navy blue, and the overall style of the house was like a mixture of old and modern. And like I just pulled from that image. It was a very like great looking house. I could never afford it. It was like, I think it was like real money, $1.5 to $2 million. Very pretty house. As far as this house goes, this house is 111,726 simoleons. When you factor in the lot price or the lot location, it ends up bumping up to 113,926 simoleons. As far as other specs, there's 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and there's 3 levels. The first level, or the basement level, which like has the pool down underneath, has a home gym, an office, and a downstairs like bathroom shower area that your Sims can use after they make use of the weightlifting machine or the treadmill. There is unfinished portions of the basement, which is just blank space. I thought about making it like storage area and stuff like that, but I thought, you know what, if you, the person or the player, wants to expand in that particular unfinished area of the house, you're more than welcome to. You might have to rejig the floor plan a little bit, but there is some unusable space in the basement, which could easily be converted into another bedroom, 2 bedrooms, maybe a bathroom, but yeah, it's definitely usable. So that's great. As far as the overall floor plan, it's very open. There's the living room, kitchen, and then a dining room, and then a first floor bathroom, which is what I just plopped together there. Just kind of laying it out here. Upstairs, there is 3 bedrooms and then 2 bathrooms, one being a master bath and bedroom, which I absolutely love how those turned out. Like, I just love the overall style. They just seem very like cozy, but airy and bright, and it just looks really great. I'm very, very happy with how this house turned out. I really love the overall style. The roof was a little tricky to put together. It's a bunch of different pieces. The idea was like a mixture of like dormers and stuff, but I wanted lots of usable space, lots of natural light, and being able to capture those waterfront views and just the surrounding views of the actual world as to where this lot is placed. We're now doing the siding. So most of the house is white, and then this one little portion of this part of the house becomes navy blue siding, but it adds a nice like flare and dimension to it. And then the basement is just, or the lower level is just stone, which was from growing together. Oh, as far as packs, I used a mixture of packs. I didn't really limit myself on packs or budget with this build, but I used Growing Together, High School Years, Eco Lifestyle, Discover University, City Living, Get Together, Get to Work. I don't remember using Get to Work. Dream Home Decorator, and then Bathroom Clutter Kit. So a variety of different objects here and there scattered throughout the house to make it a modern, upscale styled home. There's an infinity edge pool out here, which I did not put any ladder or like slide, considering I used Get Together, which like introduced like the pool like diving board things. I didn't put that in because they just take up too much room. And then as far as ladders, your Sims actually don't need ladders to get in and out of the pool. They can just climb right out via the edge of the pool. So I thought, rather than like clutter up the space, since it was already pretty limited out back here, there is no ladder to the pool. So, don't think that it's like forgotten or anything. It's really not. Down there, I did put a door for the fitness area. This becomes the bathroom, and then that long area becomes the office. I was just going around grabbing doors and putting doors into the different bathroom areas. So that double door area becomes the downstairs office. And then the rest of the space, as you can see there, like around the pool and stuff, that's the unfinished portion that I was talking about. But again, you can easily finish it, make it an additional bedroom. You could even make it like a lounge with like a pool table or like virtual reality or like some of those bigger objects that you don't normally have room for. This lot was actually pretty small, and I think it was challenging because it was wide. Like on Zillow with the house that I drew inspiration from, this house was more narrow and squished together. I think if the lot was flipped the other way, it probably would have worked much better, but you know, I wasn't doing a one-to-one copy of the house either, so I just kind of threw it all together as it came together. I have to say I really love this back area, even though it's kind of small as far as like patio and just like usable space. Like there's no barbecue grill or anything, but it could easily be added because there is these stairs down to the lower level where the fitness area is. And I do expand that concrete pad stone area out a little bit to give you room. I do put loungers there, but you could easily put a table and umbrella, some chairs, a barbecue grill there. It really works as far as like what you can really do with it. There is no way to get to the lower level or the basement from within inside the house. That is just done through the exterior, out the back and then down the staircase, or you can go out the front and around, but there is no stairwell from inside the house to get to like the home gym or the office, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be that way. I kind of wanted some separation there. I did originally try and do some accent walls in like the living room and the dining room over there, and I do actually keep them. I do like that darker orangey wood tone. I think that ties well into the frames of the windows. The kitchen is more of like a darker wood, very simple, but also very open. You know, I put a coffee machine, you got a microwave, paper towels. I do come back and fill it in with a little bit more clutter, like the fruit bowl and like some kitchen utensils and stuff. Over here, I was trying to hide that like seam where you can see like the wall where it meets the staircase, but you can't really hide that other than just putting a wall down, but then that would kind of block the open concept I wanted for the stairs. So that's that. Originally I did have a fireplace in here and I took it out. On the roof though, I did keep the chimney, which was like, oops, and I did try, before I shared the house to the gallery and off camera, like while I was landscaping, to somehow fit a chimney or like a fireplace over like where the staircase is, like extending that out, making the sliding glass doors a little bit smaller and putting like a fireplace in that area. But I just thought it was kind of weird because it was on the other side of the room, like behind all the furniture. So it wasn't really the focus. So I also tried putting it in the dining room here as well, but it just didn't work because the dining room is already a pretty small space considering I have a large table here to seat 6 Sims, maybe even 8. I do keep an extra chair in the corner, which you could easily move in. I did not put in a like toddler feeding table or anything, but that could easily be put on either end of the table. And I was just trying to figure out colors to kind of tie in the furnishings. And this is basically just storage. I do add like wine glasses and wine bottles and some other decor, but it's very clean, very minimal as far as what's stored in like the dining room on that like storage. I do use the shower tub combo in 2 of the bathrooms, and then we have in the master a tub that overlooks this giant picture window out over like the pool in the back of the house. But basically, the living room is pretty much finished there. It's very simple to the point. I'm just lighting up the exterior a little bit. I do notice those wallpaper sticking out, and I do fix that because I was like, oh, here we go again. The wallpaper just carrying to the outside of the house with no rhyme or reason, but it's not a huge deal. As far as other clutter, the bathrooms are also pretty clean. I do love the color of this one. It's like I don't know how to describe that. I want to say like a teal, but like a dark teal, not like a vibrant teal. Like that was just very pretty. And I love having the herringbone pattern on the floor, but also on the walls. Out here, I did put a rug and some shoes behind or next to the front door just for decorative purposes. And later, as I was landscaping, I found a stool in the debug catalog. So I actually put a stool over there by the shoes, which I think you will catch in the screenshots. So you won't catch that while I'm like furnishing and building. That's just something I did off camera because landscaping this house took quite a while. I had to resize down a lot of bushes and shrubbery because I noticed like on the surrounding areas of this, like where this particular house is located in the world, they used like larger bushes, but then shrunk them down to kind of fit and give different shapes. So I did tie it in with the surrounding landscaping as much as possible. And I think it fits really well in the end. And you'll see in the screenshots too, it just flows. It works fairly well, I think. We are using some get-together outdoor furnishings, and I couldn't decide for a second there where to put that potted plant outdoors. But I think it works best not on the very corner, but just there. That's that beautiful master bedroom. And we do come back and put an accent wall in there of wood. And I love that window shape with the like angled windows. We do an open wardrobe in there too. And then the bedrooms are styled towards like, they could be kids, they could be teenagers, they could be young adults. It could be whatever you really want. I used a lot of high school years objects in the bedrooms. Not so much like kids and kids' toys, but again, you can easily swap out the furnishings or the items to whatever Sims you happen to move in here to play. But generally it could be high school, could be kids, it could be, young adults or like college Sims. I did use move objects and put these like taller lamps within the tables because I felt like they kind of matched very well there. And I wanted like lamps, but I didn't want to see the base sticking out of the back of the table. And I did use move objects to get the bench just slightly closer to the end of the bed there because it was kind of annoying how like spaced it was away from the end of the bench. We do a rocking chair over there, but I just love how clean and just open the master bedroom is. This is the master bath, and we do shuffle around the toilet a little bit. I thought it looked kind of weird over in that corner. That wasn't the permanent resting place. That was more so just a placeholder so that I remember to actually put a toilet in here. So it's actually a bathroom. And then I found these beautiful mirrors. I think they were growing together, but if not high school years, but it just had that like weave pattern around it, like which I thought was so interesting, but I thought it fit so well with like the white and clean vibes of the bathroom. So we kept those. I might use those more often now that I found those and now that I know they exist. Originally, I was going for university or Discovery University objects in this bedroom, and I do still use them, but I use different ones. Ones that have under the bed storage. And I was trying to get it to work with this dark color and then like green. I do end up keeping the green wallpaper, but I do kind of swap out the tone of the furnishings to be white, just because it made the room feel so small with it is a small room, but like the furnishings being so dark with the darker wood tones just made it feel very small. I use the clothing rack from, what was that? Oh, High School Years. That's right. High School Years. Which is just like that open clothing rack there. I use that more as like a dresser kind of thing. I don't think it functions as a dresser, but, and maybe it does. I don't remember if it actually functions as a dresser or not. When you have the clothing there, it might very well. But it is also purely just decoration too, and trying to give it like a lived in kind of feeling to it. Put around some different posters, and I do come back and I add some lighting above the bed, which was also High School Years, which was like that fluorescent-y like tube lighting that goes on the top and casts a nice shadow down. And I do that in the other bedroom as well, which is more stylized towards a girl, being like pink and very girly. But I do colorize the lights, so that's pink, which actually gives it a really cool glow in the bedroom. I actually really like doing that. I didn't realize that I could change the colors of the lights by just shift and clicking on them, but I think that might be due to the Better Build Buy mod that I have installed by Twisted Mexi. That might enable me to change the colors without actually having an active sim on the lot, because otherwise then I have to move in a sim and change all the lights like that. And I always thought that was kind of silly that they didn't let you change the lighting color without a sim on the lot. So the mod is very nice in that respect, because it basically lets me do that without, having to move anybody in. We decorate it with some suitcases, some posters, make it look very lived in. This bedroom is very nice because it has the glass sliding doors, and there's also a balcony, which I do put 2 chairs and a potted plant on there. I was just throwing around some different clutter items, again, to make it look very lived in, and I'm just, borrowing the backpack from the other room, but just making it a different style to go more with the bedroom. And I found this basket, which I thought worked perfectly next to the master bath. And I was just double checking the wallpaper on the exterior because I noticed I was missing some siding in one part, which I swore I painted. But yeah, this is the hallway bathroom. It's got a very nice light tone, and here I am changing the color of the lighting. I made it like a magenta-y pink in that room, and then like a blue in the other room. But I love that pink glow that it casts on the wall. I think that's so cool, so pretty, but also just a very nice touch for any sim that wants to take that room as their own. It's just a very cool room. Great views as well, which you'll see in the screenshots, because I capture some screenshots out the doors, the sliding doors. So you get to see basically the rest of San Sequoia. Just finishing up with a little bit of decorating here and there, just trying to find some other items, see what else I can possibly put in here just to make it feel more homey and more lived in. This is just the hallway area. I do put a bookcase out there and just a hallway table and stuff, but not really too much in the way. I didn't do any kind of rugs or anything. Again, I was trying to hide that seam, but I just said, you can't do it, Arthur. So you just gotta keep it there. So we do keep it there. Moving downstairs, we are now doing the home gym, the downstairs gym bathroom, which I did all black. Well, except for the grout lines and the tile, but it's all black. Black vanities, black showers from Discover University, black toilet even. And then I found the pictures where you can plop in your own Sims, like family photos and stuff. So I placed those in different spots around the house so you can easily add photos of your Sims and their family as they evolve and grow in this home. So it just makes it a nice homey touch. I do like those double doors. I think those are also from Discover University, but I like that they're glass and white. They're probably more for an exterior, but I thought it fit well going into this office space. And originally I was going to put 2 chairs in front of it, but we do swap that out later because I throw in chess. Something I normally don't do is throw in something like chess, but I thought it fit in here. It was just a multi-purpose office space or a multi-purpose space. And we do put a sofa or a couch over in the corner. And I use this patterned floor from Eco Lifestyle, the honeycomb. But I did it in black, which I thought looked nice. It made it look less busy. But here is the finished home. It is 313 Manzanita Drive. You can find it on the Sims 4 gallery. My EA ID or gallery ID is just TheSimified. The house is there. It's available for your Sims to move into. Quite expensive, again, at $113,000 1,926 simoleons with the lot price factored in on a 30 by 20 lot. But as you can see, it's got great views of the water out all the different windows. It's a very homey kind of feeling house. That's the kitchen, and that's the view if you're doing dishes. So great view of the infinity edge pool and just of the water and the city in the distance. There's the dining room and the bathroom off of the dining room, which is a full bath. The toilet is just tucked into a closet. This is the stairwell upstairs, leading to all the different bedrooms. This is that one bedroom with the balcony, and then you can see out those doors, you can see the view of the world, which also, this is the view from the balcony as well. So great views all around the house. Absolutely love this location. It's very pretty. This is the hallway bath, and then this is the other bedroom, which could be for a kid or teenager or high schooler or whatever you want to move in here. And this is the beautiful master bath and the beautiful master bedroom. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this speed build. This was actually really fun to do. I am thinking of renovating my Top Llama high school build because I built that when high school years first came out. But as I played with it, I realized there's some changes I can make to make it flow better, work better, but also I can use more packs because I wanted it to be limited to packs. But that might be coming soon. I might work on that. That's going to take a while because those high schools are pretty large builds. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this speed build. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you like the style of the house, if you love the great views, anything you'd change. But that's all I had. So I do thank you for watching. I hope you have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.